Hey, y'all, hey. Let's hope I can keep some service right here. Good morning, good morning. Just wanted to pop on here this morning. I don't see anybody joining me yet. And I see my camera about to fall off its stand. Good morning. Hey, Kay. How are you? My camera's over here, but then my laptop's down here, so I'm going to have to be trying to get my new setup going here. Look, you can see all my wrinkles. Well, it's just makeshift this morning. Good morning, Carrie. I finally got my yarn put up in this cabinet, which, now that I'm seeing it on a camera, it's looking like bland. So I'm going to have to come up with some prettier colors to put in there. What dog? What dog? And then I was working on this. But, if I smooth it out over here, then it covers up. Anyway. Hey, Susie. How are you? Dang, I got so many windows open up here. I'm surprised this thing's running. The only thing I don't like about being over here, well, see, I didn't even see those wrinkles till I pulled up my video. But anyway, main thing I don't like about over here, I can barely see out of my front window, so I can't see my birds. I got this window open, but now I'm just looking for snakes. Oh, how is everybody this morning? Doing good here. It's a little steamy here this morning already. Last week was so great, though. We had like 60s and 50s even last week. It was so great. But now we're back up in the 70s for our lows, which still isn't too bad. It's better than hundreds, right? 80s, 90s, and hundreds. What's everybody working on this morning? This is what I've been working on. As I'm seeing it in the camera, it's not what I want it to be. But I'm working on it because there's a big old hole right there and a big old hole over there. Maybe I was originally supposed to be sitting over here. But look at my C I found the other day, my pumpkin C. It's so cute. Because look, this is grape, ice cream grape. Your breakfast, yeah. So what's for breakfast? I got to figure out a way to get my, let's see if I can do it any better this way. See, I'm afraid of knocking my camera off because it's stacked up on darn good yarn box. She'll be proud of me. This is why we save the darn good yarn boxes. They're the best for stacking things. Is that better? No. I'm still having to look down. Trying not to knock my camera over. I mean, I have a camera on my computer, but it's so grainy. Now I guess maybe I can just look down instead of, hang on, let me scoot it back a little. Down instead of away from everybody. Maybe lift up my computer. No. I'll figure it out. It's a work in progress for sure. It only took me forever to get this done. But like I said, I mean, it's not showing my colors too well. I've got a ring light. And I've got it on warm, I guess. I can't tell really. But I tried the different settings. So I'm off today. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff I need to be doing besides video, but hey, guess what? I love doing these. If I could ever get my setup right. Yeah. Need your blanket on stuff. Yeah, me too. I'm working on pumpkins, and then I started a Halloween zombie jellyfish amigurumi by Not Bad, not KNOT, Bad, the yarn punk. He's got some really cool. Am I still there even though I'm on a different page? Oh, wait, let me see if I can see me. Hang on. Am I still moving or am I frozen? How does that work? Was I still moving even though I was looking at another page? Anyway, working on that little jellyfish amigurumi zombie for the thing. And it's not, I did this one in green. Of course, I have nothing in here with me, right? Because I get everything set up here and then I'm like, hey, I'm going live. Uh-oh. And then I've made some pumpkins. There's a harvest festival in the town where our booth is coming up Saturday. And I've got today and Friday to get stuff together to take to the booth. And all I want to do is get my yarn together. What color? I need some yellow and some bright pink in my background. What colors do I need? Because like I said, that's great. Let me see if I can change my... Move, dog. Well, I just hate... Well, okay. I choose amigurumi that I can do in like one piece or less. The pattern calls for... My eyes still feel sleepy. The pattern calls for doing the body, then the bottom, and then the tentacles. But I have put it together and done them all at the same time. So, dog, you're on my feet. Oh, still have this stray. And see, this is like kind of a lime green. But, and it's showing up so... Let me see. Oh, let me see if I can change my settings on my... Okay, tell me what's the best. There's number 1. Maybe I need to lower my lighting. I don't know if that helps or not. Because then there's just shadows there, I think. Yeah? So let's see. There's that one. And that one is cool. And that one's a blend. So we have warm, cool, and blend. Can you tell any difference? I'm going to go get my phone while I'm up. I decided to grab projects while I was in there too. Move, dog. Move, dog. Dog don't have no name yet. So I grabbed a few projects. Let's see, what am I going to do with them? See, I've got a place to sit now, but I don't have a place to put my stuff. And then as I was closing a door, I heard these stupid people. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about, me and Mama went to a county commission meeting talking about these people proposing to build a road and a freaking neighborhood right here in my back door. Now, where I have lived, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pull it up while we're talking. Where I live, I can literally run around outside in my birthday suit. But I've been seeing them build that road, build that driveway or road or whatever from the other side for a couple of weeks. And now I'm hearing it coming over the hill and literally hearing it right there in my backyard. And it's just making me so sick. I mean, it's literally making me sick to know that I have tried to keep this place for all these years because of the privacy. And, I just don't have to deal with neighbors, nosy neighbors, people looking at me every time I come and go, stuff like that. So now we went to the committee meeting. I'm trying to find a place in my let's see. Okay, this isn't good. So we went to the committee meeting, and they said that it would be too costly for county to build a road around the other way and come up and have to build the road and all that stuff. Well, so instead, these people are cutting a road through my woods. And it's not my woods, but I don't know why they can't just do something different. Anyway, grumbling. Who else here? Who else with me today? I was trying to pull up pictures. Are y'all still with me? Who's here? Yeah, it does suck. And, but I haven't been able to hear them so close. I could probably go out there with my binoculars and look through the woods and see them. They are that close now. So, I don't know. This is the camera's not going to focus on it. There we are. Anyway, you can pretty much tell why this camera's not focusing. I have no idea. You can pretty much tell I'm just out in the middle and hang on, that's not the good one. This is the good one. That is where I live. You see that? That's the house and the road that goes up through there. That's where I live, out in the middle of nowhere. And I love it. And I've been paying on it since 2006. And it's almost paid for. And now I'm going to have people coming up in my backyard. It just really stinks. But anyway. So yeah. I mean, I hadn't had neighbors all this time. I mean, I've got neighbors, but they're all the way up on the hill, and that's fine with me. You know, it's so funny. Where's everybody this morning? Hello? Good morning. Who else is with us? I know. And you know, here's the thing. All the chat groups messenger chat groups I am in on Facebook. Anytime anybody goes live, somebody posts it there. Unless it's Cindy. I'm kidding. I don't care. It's okay. Anybody wants to join me, they can. I'm just hanging out. Hello. But I don't know if I should. I mean, is that too much if I post my own live in the messenger groups? Like I said, most everybody posts everybody else's. So I kind of was waiting on that, but whatever. Anyway, so some of the things I'm working on. And I just realized that I did not give away my pattern for the Sally Jellyfish by thank you. I'm a little I don't know. It's been a rough week already, and for just different reasons. So I'm this close to tears for some reason, and I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I do know why, because it's just my own thing. But anyway, so hey, well, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Just got some different things going on with work that really has kind of been bothering me. Hey, Angela. And then Monday's Renee's birthday. Not going to get to see her. Well, this is the week that I had asked for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all in a row. I had asked for those days off. I have vacation time, all that good stuff. I had a special visitor that was coming into town or wanted to come into town. And we were going to hang out. And then I've got the big pool tournament on Saturday. And then Renee's birthday's Monday. So I was trying to get all these days off in a row to visit with my friend, do the tournament on Saturday, then leave Saturday and go to Renee's, even though she's going to be in Atlanta for a concert. By the time I get down there and spend the night, at least she's off Sunday. I could have spent Sunday with her. And even though she has to work Monday, Tuesday, I could still be off and see her in between work. That's how I usually have to do anyway. So anyway, then, I mean, I asked for this like a couple of months ago, right? We have to put our stuff in. We can only put it in up to 3 months in advance. And so come to time to start looking at it, and then the manager says, well, I can't let you off that weekend. And I said, okay, well, if I can't get the weekend, then I don't need Thursday, Friday, and Monday and Tuesday, because that doesn't give me time to do any single one of the things that I wanted to do. So then she's denied me the weekend. Okay, it was denied in the system. And then come time to do the schedule, when the schedule came out, she gave me Friday, excuse me, I was going to have to work. No, I was going to get to be off Friday, have to work Saturday and Sunday, and then be off Monday and Tuesday. So that just really defeated my whole purpose of burning 2 more vacation days that I wasn't going to get to take. Thank you. Oh, is there a lot of lives? I always hate stepping on other people's lives. I didn't know. I haven't gotten any notices of lives this morning. So, but then again, my phone was in the other room. And usually, like I said earlier, all the chat groups and Messenger puts people out live. They usually share people's links, but I don't see me anywhere. But that's cool. That's cool. Thank you, Angela. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And she said, well, there's too many people off those days. I was like, well, I requested this days, a long time ago, because all of my pool tournaments, whether I am, whether we actually know if we're qualified for the higher level tournaments or not, I go ahead and put them on the calendar, because at some point we're going to get qualified for that tournament. And so the special friend was very important to me. The tournament's very important to me. Monday's Renee's birthday. That's always important to me. Even if she can't be off, as long as I can be down there, because, we were supposed to go on vacation in June and supposed to go to Savannah, Georgia, and have a good vacation. And I got COVID, so I didn't get to go. And then Mama was there just doing nothing but worrying about me. So she couldn't enjoy her vacation, which and Renee and Paul, they were having a good time, trying to have a good time too, but worried about Mimi not having a good time. So anyway, so the last couple of times that I've tried to plan time to go to Renee's, it just didn't happen. My August days that I had off, a few days in August for my birthday, was going to go down there. But then Paul had surgery. We didn't know how he was going to feel or how he was going to heal. Surgery got put off the first time, so it got delayed, but then ended up he wasn't, and then he healed really quick. So he wasn't in the hospital as long as he thought he was going to be. So that didn't happen. Didn't get to go down there for my birthday. So yeah, the last 2 or 3 times I've planned to go down there, it just hadn't happened. And it's about to happen this time too. So I'm just kind of weepy. And then there's a big harvest festival this weekend at where our booth is in Blumpsville, Alabama. What y'all drinking? I'm still drinking coffee. So I need to get fall stuff up there. They had their live sale a couple of weeks ago, and everybody in there already had Halloween stuff. So I'm already behind, but need to get our fall stuff together today to try to go up there Friday. So here's how I ended up being allowed to be off. After all of that, my friend canceled her plans. Because I didn't want her scheduling a room I mean, booking a room, having to pay money, and me not get to be there except like 2 hours on my way home from work or something, and me having to work. I wanted to spend whole days. Wanted to go to yarn shopping. One of our favorite little yarn shops in Gaston, Alabama, yarn and tea shop, tea room, yarn shop, tea room combined. And wanted to do that for a day and possibly hit a second yarn shop, and just pretty much just hang out and enjoy our time together. And then so I didn't want her wait until last minute and not be able to cancel, not be able to get her room money back and all that good stuff, because she'd already booked a room and everything. So then the schedule comes out. I now am able to be off. I'm now off today, Wednesday, right? The 21st. Got to work tomorrow, Thursday. Off Friday and Saturday, right? Got to work Sunday and off Monday and Tuesday. Just busted my whole week up. I mean, literally tore my entire week up. And here I am having to use a couple more vacation days that I really am not getting to do anything. So that's got me upset, mad-ish, just upset that I couldn't make my plans far enough in advance because there are other people that get to jump ahead, and looking at the schedule, there were not that many people off. We have a special thing at work called success sharing. That is where, something about the money made during the year. And if we make our plan all the weeks and all that stuff, then we have a check. We get an extra check at this time. And then we do a celebration like 4 days in a row. That 4 days is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm going to have to be there Thursday and Sunday, which I think are the 2 days that we are feeding full meals of people. So I'm on the committee. I'll have to help with that, which is fine. But I'm just I'm not going to be able to have the happiest of hearts like I would have if I'd have got to visit with my daughter and the pool tournament. And now I get to go to the pool tournament, but I don't get to see my friend and don't get to go to my daughter's because I wanted to leave. I wanted to visit with my friend up until Saturday morning, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Go to the pool tournament, leave from the pool tournament, go to my daughter's Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But I just can't do that now. Even by the time I get off Sunday at 5 or whatever time, I would get down there about after bedtime and still get no time with her because she's got a special thing that she's got to go out of town for on Tuesday. So I'd literally only get to see her before and after work on Monday, which I would be thankful for. Yes, I would. But I don't know. Anyway, grumble. Oh, create in me a clean heart, oh Lord. So, and I have done the job of the scheduling. So I know how hard it is to really juggle so many people. I think we have like 140 associates, and I know how hard it is. But I'm juggled every other time, so why not? And, if it was things that didn't matter so much, if I was just taking off just to be taken off, that'd be a different story. But these were very special and dear things to me. So, yeah. Still drinking coffee. I'm getting hungry, though. It's 9 o'clock here in the Holl'r. So, what do y'all think about there's a few more people in here now. Who else here? Who else with me? I do need to do a video for the thank you, Angela. Thank you, Kay. I still need to do a video and a drawing for the jellyfish Sally jellyfish, because the day that I was going to do that was at Labor Day. Well, I had to go in and help serve food that day too. And then I had to do some running to go back for seconds for some of the food. And I was just so give out when I got home. I didn't get to do that, and I'm sorry. But I will. I will do that. And then I did another test for Anita at YOH Crochet. And that is for this cute little monkey. Miko's monkey. I tested for her on this. And this is another pattern that we're gonna I'm been given a well, let me try this again. I tested this pattern for Anita at YOH Crochet. I hope I'm not hearing that equipment already coming up through my driveway. Anyway, so it's again, the colors are so not right. I've got to get this color right. Everybody that does videos, do I need to go warms, cool, or in between? So this is Miko's monkey, a great pattern, and she does a great thing with the body and the head. That the only things you have to, well, you know, and I just don't feel like I do such a good job with amigurumis as far as sewing stuff together, but he's so cute. I didn't do too bad. And I think this pattern is live on her Etsy shop, so I will link that in the description box below after I finish this video, finish this live. And I did him in plum. I think it's Red Heart Super Saver. No, I'm sorry, Orchid. And then the off-white color I did was linen. And he's just so cute. And he's got a curly little tail. Oh, so cute. And I didn't do too bad sewing his parts on. I think his ears might be a little wonky. And when I first did it, though, I told the ladies in the group that he looked like a mouse that had been beat with a tire iron. But he's so cute. And you see how large he is. And simple to understand pattern. You know, she's very detailed in how she does her patterns and puts it together. So that is Anita at YOH Crochet. And like I say, I will link her below. Most people probably know her because she does her videos. And then she has the Sally jellyfish, the pattern that I tested. It's a great pattern. I mean, I really love it. If I can, but see, to me, his arms look kind of different. But like when I squish them together like that at the top, he kind of looks a little bit better. But overall, he's pretty cute. And, you know, we only see our own mistakes, right? Cute little face. Oh, he's so cute. Smoochies. Smoochies. And there were several of us that did the pattern. And it was, like I say, it's really simple. I mean, easy to understand. You know, you have to know all your stitches and everything. And it's easy enough that a beginner crocheter could do it, but I don't know. Like I say, my only part is I can read the pattern, everything. I do all the parts. My only thing is putting them together, but I'll get better at it. And then also don't forget her Sally jellyfish pattern is free if you buy one of her patterns through the month of September. She will send you a free copy of the Sally jellyfish pattern, the one that I did in the previous video, previous live. I took Sally to the shop, so I'm hoping when I go up there today or Friday that she's sold. So yeah, cute Miko's monkey. And she did this from her dog, cute little dog Miko, had a toy that was a fluorescent green yellow, neon yellow green, monkey dog toy, and she that was her inspiration for this. So yeah, and I will draw for one of these, but I will probably, it is YOH, Y period O period H, I think, period crochet. And I'll put the link. Let me see if I can I put links while I'm live? Let me see. Can y'all still see me? Even though I'm on a different, let me put him down real quick. Let me see. If I can. I'm not sure it's going to let me pull up a second something. YOH crochet. It's going to be on my last video. Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to pause her so that you don't hear. Ah! So yeah, I'm trying to find out, am I still here even though, okay. So I'm trying to find the link for her, and I'll put it in the thing right there. Miko's monkey pattern. Okay, it says she's on Ravelry. Okay, I'm getting there. Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this is the link to Miko's monkey on Ravelry. And then two, I will put that in the description box below once I end this stream. But he's so cute. And like I said, it was easy to put together. And she tells you, where to put the stuff and where to start the other stuff. stuff. So then, where are my other pumpkins? Let me go get my other pumpkins I've been working on. I'll be right back. Let's see. Watch out, dog. Maybe if I can get in there. Ugh. Well, I can't get in there. Okay, hang on. Move, dog. I hadn't named this dog yet. I still hadn't named this stray. Anyway, I can't get in there. So another thing I finished, I need to do videos for this whole thing. Y'all saw in one of my videos where I had gotten a book that had market bags in it. And I said I was going to make all those market bags that were in there. So here was the first one I made. And I don't have the book in here with me. But it was like 12 different market bags. And then once I made this bag, I thought it would make a cute top. So this is one. I think it's just called a simple. I can't find my book. Imagine that. So there's the bottom of it. I started this one when? I think the day Mama had her esophagus procedure. I mean, I have no information in here with me. I just went and grabbed this stuff a few minutes ago. So So yeah, I thought though too, after, oh, my fat's hanging over. Sorry. So sorry. I thought this would make a cute top. But this is cotton. And it was just quick and easy. Like I said, I started it, I think, when Mama was having her procedure. And then, I mean, I almost finished it that same day. And then I'm working on pumpkins. So I don't really have a pattern for these. But this is, I don't even know what color purple this is, but I mixed it with a, and it doesn't even look purple. And this camera will not focus. Anyway, so that's purple, and I mixed it with a Darn Good Yarn something or other. But it's really cute. Which way do I need to go with my lighting? Do I need to go? It's on mix right now. I can't tell. Anyway, so that's purple and some kind of Darn Good Yarn. I just have to seam up the top, squish it together, put a cinnamon stick in it. It'll be cute. Thank you, Angela. Come back to see me sometime. Thank you for joining me. Hope I didn't grumble too much, but I just, things like that just tear me up when I. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. And I'll get it. Like I said, I just put these shears up because this is a china cabinet. And I have put my stuff in there. I've put my yarn in there. I literally just took 4 bags, 4 of the huge Hobby Lobby bags. And this is all just clearance stuff I got this year. And just put it in there. But my colors are a little bland, so I got to go with some brighter colors. But, we only don't like our own stuff. What's that, Angela? What was I looking for? What yarn that is on your top shelf? It's on top of the big ball on blue. Are you talking here? That's not my top shelf, but this right here, Angela, that is ice cream yarn in grape. And it's coming up so blue. I think it's grape. Yeah, it's ice cream yarn in grape. And believe it or not, I got that on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I have 4, but I think I have some more in the back somewhere. I'm having a pain in the top of my gut. Sorry. Yeah. I was looking for something for y'all, but I can't tell now I couldn't remember what it was. So yeah, that's ice cream yarn and grape. And like I said, it looks so blue or gray right there. Or does it actually look like grape? Bye, Angela. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. And if I could ever get all of my yarn in the same spot, I would probably see how much more I have. I probably have a lot more of that grape because me and Jennifer were at Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago. And I think that's what I think that's what she was talking about when she said this would be nice if they would have it in just a purple and single purple and white instead of some of the other colors. I know I just heard that go off. There's a couple of things coming up too that we should probably all look at doing. And I'll try to have, I need to do like a whole video instead of this, this kind of thing I do. Jump in here when I can. So anyway, I finished that bag. And then that pumpkin was cute. I've started this one. This one's a gold. I think it's saffron. And I'm just grabbing colors I think would be cute. Saffron. And that's as far as I've got with it. I could probably finish it here in a little bit. I need to get in there and start watching TV. And y'all saw the purple one. And then I'm doing a pink one. And I can't get to it right this second, but there's an orange one and a white one with gold metallic in it. And I don't know, but it always looks crooked like this until I start putting it together. The stitches are right. So that's a pink one. I'm going to do that like a breast cancer awareness colors. What was that? I just saw something flash in one of my windows. Like somebody driving up or something. Anyway, so that's a pumpkin. I'm not really using a pattern. I'm just going with some I've seen in the past. And this may be the hag stitch pumpkin. The hag stitch pumpkin is the hag stitch this front, the third loop. And you know what's funny? I have never been able to do the hag stitch or the front loop, third loop. I've never been able to watch it and see it and carry on with it until just this time when I was trying. How do we go from 8 to 4 people so fast? Did I make somebody mad? I'm so sorry. Help me hold on. So anyway, there's pink one. I just need to finish that one. And then last week ago Saturday was National Hot Dog Day, and I made this cute little hot dog. So cute. Pattern is Stringy Ding Ding. Look how cute. I think she used like a 3mm hook, and I went up to like a 4 just to kind of keep everything tight, but still. But now when I was taking pictures, I realized I couldn't take a picture like this because his face was too low. So I got his eyes too low. But hey, he's still cute. And that's Stringy Ding Ding. And then this is the zombie. I haven't finished this one yet because it's got like a stripe up across. This is Halloween Jellyfish amigurumi by Not Bad. Knot, like knot in thread. Bad, the yarn punk. And he does some great amigurumis. And there's the link for that one in case anybody wants to do that one. And it's got to have a scar across here, and then she has a big pretty bow on there, a big one. And then she's got like red coming out of her eyes. So, and it's just a jellyfish, so she doesn't have to have 8. And what I may do, instead of doing the zombie like, I may put, hey, Suzanne. Thank you for joining me. I may put like Frankenstein things over here and do a scar or something. I don't know. I need to figure it out though, because I want to take it to the shop to sell for Halloween. And our booth is already, the place up there already full of fall and Halloween stuff like 3 weeks ago. So I'm behind as usual. This is a pattern I was talking about earlier that he has you make it in 3 different parts. This, the bottom, and then the tentacles. But I did that and then just experience with other amigurumis, well, like jellyfish and octopus and stuff like that. I knew how to start do the thing under here and attach the tentacles that way. And you know what I like about some jellyfish patterns? I like the long, stringy one. Hey, Niffer. Niffer the Stitcher. How are you this morning? So I like the long, straight jellyfish thing that come down, the long tentacles. Those are the ones that stung me one time. I'm sorry, I'm looking down here because my computer's down here, but my camera's up there. So look what I did. Look what I did, Niffer. Hey, hey. You'll be proud of me. I got 4 of those bags off the couch and put them all right here. But I'm seeing, I want some brighter colors. So anyway, so this is not finished, but working on it. And these are just a few things. I need to do a full video of everything. I've just been so up and down with myself here the past couple of weeks. I don't know what to do with me. And then this is one I'm kind of proud of. And I hope you can see it. I've got to do this. I've got to finish the straps on it. Can you see what it says? Ah! Okay, yeah. This is another one out of that market bag book. I could see it better a different direction. There it is. Okay, yeah. And this thing's huge. Look how big that is. I've got to do the straps. And this one is out of that market bag book as well. And I went up a hook size because I couldn't find. I have one, but I couldn't find like a D in a clover amour. And I just find that the clover amours glide through cotton so much easier. And I don't know who saw this one earlier. This is another one out of that book. And I got this pattern book in one of the, I think it was a 21 for 21 swap or carousel or whatever we called it for Zoom. And I did that. At least you have a cushion to sit on now. The totes are still there, Jennifer. But the bags are gone from the couch. And then I've got more stuff down here. And look, I love this. This is my favorite thing right now. I found that at the Dollar Tree. And it's got a C on it for guess what? Sunday. And then I want to do something different with these because I don't know if that white, I just did that to keep the glare from coming in that window right there. And then if I would just like tack this down where it's not covering up my yarn. It was a book by, I have to find the book because I started those 2 patterns and I knew I wanted to do that. Okay, yeah, because it was just so cute. But I went up to an F, and it's like 5 inches bigger than it should be. But that's okay. I mean, market bags. And I need to find the best place because they had pictures of theirs in the book with kale in it. So then the lettering showed up better. I've just got to do some photography. But hey, one step at a time. I finally got this situated. So, although I think I want different colors in here now. Or either fix my lighting somehow or something. I don't know. My original plan was to put, I want some of my yarny things hanging on these so then I can have a broader picture. But this is a china cabinet, so those are delicate doors, and I don't want anything that heavy hanging on them. So I'll have to come up with something else. I may have to make something. But for now, you're going to get curtains or something on there. But anyway, those market bags, that was a book by Annie's. I think it came from Annie's. And it had like 12 patterns in it. So, and then in my video, I had said that I want to do all of them. So there's 2 of them. And like I said, this first one I made, I thought would be a cute top. While I was making it, I mean, after I put the straps on it, I was like, well, that would make a cute top. Of course, to wear over something. And if you didn't have your bottom sewn together. But that would be a cute top pattern. Cute summer top, or just over something, or make it longer for like a bathing suit cover up. But yeah, it was an Annie's Crafts book. So if I can find it, I think, let's see, I may have the hookup on Ravelry too. Let me see what I have. Because I think the Oak Hill, yeah, I think I found it in Ravelry, because I like to stick into my chair. I have to make me a chair pad. I like putting all my stuff in Ravelry because then I can find it later if I can't find the pattern. Okay, Oak Hill, yeah, market bag. And it was dog. It says it was also in Crochet magazine, late autumn 2021. Now, I don't remember it in Crochet, but I'm going to put the pattern to it here, and I don't know how you're going to be able to find it, but if you like it, you will find a way. So here's the Ravelry pattern for Oak Hill, yeah. And, oh, Jennifer, I was going to tell you too, I mentioned you earlier. This right here is, you remember the ice cream yarn we were looking at Hobby Lobby? That is the grape. You said something, I think that's the one that you said, purple. It would be good if they just made that in purple and white. Well, that's it. And I'm not sure if the color is accurate until I go back on replay, but that is purple and white right there. It's grape ice cream yarn, and I think I have a bunch more of it. And then I have a couple of patterns coming up that I'm going to try. That Oak Hill, yeah, market bag is by Margaret Wilson, but there you have the pattern now. So yeah, what else I have? So I'll do a whole video on the Miko's monkey pattern that I'll do a giveaway. And I still need to draw for the whoever wasn't with me earlier. I still need to draw for the Sally jellyfish pattern I didn't draw yet. I just, like I said, that day was Labor Day, and I was going to draw, and it was really crazy at work. And then I started going through this whole emotional roller coaster thing about, am I going to be able to be off? Am I not going to be able to be off? You know, and then split 6 days up into 3 parts instead of letting me have days consecutively off. That just hurt my feelings. And for some reason, nobody will ever swap with me. But anyway, so yeah, I'm still just looking in the background to see what I want to fix. I want to fix this hole right here because I have more yarn down here in the bottom shelf, and patterns. I have some of the crochet boxes like that down here, that, and the Frozen. I have that I got at Ollie's. Somebody got me that at Ollie's. Renee got me that at Ollie's, I believe. And then I have this Summer Nights that I got somewhere for $3 on clearance. And this one is called Tropical Punch. But of course, it's not going to show up too well. See, I think my light is too high. I need to do some adjustments while y'all are on the air with me, on the air. And then let y'all tell me what it needs to be. Because I'm getting this hot spot right here. Oh, I'm going to drop this light and see what I can come up with. I think I dropped it earlier, though, and then the shadowing was crazy. So, this is mixed mode, and I've been asking this question. That is mixed, you know, cool and warm mixed. And then that is warm. And that is cool. But none of it is actually giving me true colors. I think the only true colors there is natural. Let me see what this looks like. Which one of those looked the best to y'all? That one looks okay. With cool? Yeah. I think the colors are more... yeah, me too. Right here. And now I have spots in my eyes. Because, let's see, this... I think this green is a little more true now. And this purple. And that's kind of a coral. That's coral, but it's coming up like orangey. These, I've got to find out. I got to figure out something to do with these. I need to make keychains. I need to go today and get some keychains. And then I saw this pattern the other day. I have seen some new channels that I need to be sharing with y'all. And I will. But one of these ladies was doing, I've been trying to find small things that can be used for keychains or backpack buddies like Terry of Yarn Joy does. But then I haven't found exactly the right keychain I want to do. Well, some of us don't like the keychains that, thank you. Come back to see me again. I'm glad to have you this morning. Thanks for joining me. And have a good day. These keychains that are the rings, the split ring, not split rings. Is that what they're called? That you have to put your nail in and you about tear your nail up trying to get things on there. Well, I don't know. I don't like those so much, but I see a lot of people putting keychains on those and selling them. Now, the things that Terry uses for her backpack buddies have the clip on them. I like those too. But then that's a little bit large if you want to use it for a keychain. So the other day I was watching a video and this woman did, the lady that did the video, and I'll have to find who that was because I can't remember, made some kind of instead of, well, another thing I had thought about was using the going up through the bottom to the top, go through, attach the yarn to the keychain and bring it back down and do that a few times. Well, then, you know, yarn eventually wears, no matter what it is. So I didn't really like that. So then I saw this video. The lady took a gem clip and she formed a bracket, like a figure 8 type thing, to go inside and the upper part of the amigurumi or the keychain or whatever. But then it had a loop in the middle of the gem clip. And that gave your, and then you attach the jump ring or whatever to that hook that she made. And that gives it just so much more, where it's not pulling on just one strand of yarn or anything. It's attached to that bracket that's on the inside, and it's small. It's small enough that, hey, Sam, how are you this morning? It's attached to that bracket that comes out. And I mean, it looks like it would be so sturdy and hold up to, pretty good here. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. Just sitting here and doing what I do, grumbling and thanking the Lord and crocheting and stuff. Finally got this set up, which after I finally got on it, it didn't take long to do. But I still have things I want to do with it, but I will. And I love these things. I've tried to start separating my these little things that I got at Hobby Lobby clearance also. Each one's only about 100 yards, but they're DK and smaller stuff and good for, I'm just going to have to start using smaller hooks, smaller yarn if I want to make keychains and stuff. I've got a little ghost I also need to go finish. Been looking for new patterns for kawaii and just little small stuff. No sew patterns for amigurumis and stuff. There's one, that guy that made this, what did I do with the jellyfish? I need to make another Sally jellyfish. Mama has decided that she likes Jack Skellington. She said, I like that ghost with the big face and the big eyes. That's Jack. So this guy that made this is supposed to be a zombie or a, like I say, I may make like a little Frankenstein. I found patterns for tiny little Frankenstein keychains. I need to do some of those. But I mean, here I am. Next week is October, right? She's cute. She's supposed to have a big bow on her head, like a big bow sitting right there. And she's supposed to have like red blood coming out of her eyes right there and a scar across right here. But she's so cute. But I didn't think she would be that big either until I saw that it was like 48 or, let's see, how many stitches. It was either 48 or 6. I think it's 48. Because his is in his hand and it's nowhere near as big as this. But well, he used a 4mm and that's what I used. But then she's got like a red blood scar across here, supposed to have. But then too, you could do it like, I guess, like you could do it in orange or pumpkin and make her look like a pumpkin too. And I don't have loose tension or anything, but I had put that up, that pattern up earlier. So she's cute. But like I said, I need to make now a Sally and a Jack out of Anita's pattern. Trying to see. Let's see. I got to get on the ball with some of this stuff, or then it's going to be too late for me to even get in with the Halloween and fall stuff. I mean, I've been trying to find also our all of our ornaments we made last year, Christmas ornaments. Need to get those to the market. And I mean, because like I said, 3 weeks ago, they already had all the stuff on the live sale auction thing that the place where our booth is does. Now, this past week, the owner of the shop had her baby girl, yay, Oaklyn. Her name is Oaklyn, Oaklyn, Oaklyn. And she's so cute. But then I think they had to go back to the hospital for something. So prayers for them. But everybody seemed to be okay and doing well. But I've got to get some stuff in that shop, or I'm just, I try to take stuff out, take stuff up there. It's just hard to do when I'm only off like one day a week. And usually it's the day that the shop is closed. Also, I found these. Did y'all know that Dollar Tree has sewing patterns? Look what I found at Dollar Tree. This one is for, it's by Simplicity. Look, by Simplicity. This is a tote sewing project. It's got a pocket on the front. So that's a pattern. Even though I kind of do my own totes, but this would be kind of a larger one. What size does it say? This says use a vinyl tablecloth. I never even would have thought of that. It doesn't say what size. And then I also got this one. This is for an easy apron sewing project. So look at that one. At the Dollar Tree. I'm seeing all kind of new stuff, and then new videos. Trying to watch some videos for Dollar Tree crafts that I might make, especially some of the candle ones to take to the shop. Then got my new, I buy calendars every year because Mama likes the from Dollar Tree. I need to get on the ball and get my stuff. I need to stay on a schedule and keep stuff going. I need to write down all of everybody's cows and mows and special videos and special projects. So I always get a couple of these, and they're never used, but I need to start writing on them. And then I've got calendars like in the kitchen, in my bedroom, in one of the yarn rooms. And then I need one though for here so that when I'm doing my videos, I can say, oh, so-and-so cow starts today, and hashtag such and such goes through till something or other. One thing I did want to mention, and I'll try to remember I'll have to go back and watch my replay and get everything listed. But Llama Mama Kayla is doing a Spirit Week, Crafter Spirit Week, and I don't even know the hashtag. But I'll put that video below as well. But she's doing a whole week of like funny hat, like you would in high school, like for homecoming week or something, when you did all the funny stuff. You did we always did like Sadie Hawkins and Sadie Hawkins Day and Crazy Hat Day, Funny Sock Day. Let's see. Llama Mama Kayla. And then I saw too where Big Daddy got admitted to the hospital, so we need to say some prayers for him and for Kayla. Okay, so she's doing a all podcasters collaboration. Let me see if I can put that link below. I thought that would be fun. Stop. Oops, stop. And this is her video for that. Oh, good to see you. Thanks for joining me this morning. Have a good day and come back to see me next time. I just blab on till everybody gets tired of me or till I have to do something different. So this is Kayla's video for her Spirit Week. Let's see what she's calling it still. All podcasters collab. Hashtag Podcaster Spirit Week. And let's see if I see some dates on it. But this is kind of stuff. Oh, it says Sunday, October 2nd to Saturday, October 8th. So that's just like next week. I just can't believe it's October already. Oh my gosh. But she's having some like pajama day, crazy hair day, which is like every day. Favorite color day and a Disney day, things like that. So y'all watch that video and maybe join in for that and do the hashtag and let's promote that too. But yeah, I always get these calendars at Dollar Tree because I get Mama like the big calendar with big print on it. And then I get different calendars all over the house. Like I said, there's one in my bedroom, bathroom. No, not my bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, second yarn / sewing room. But anyway, I'm still just looking around at everything that needs to be done something with. And this is that Scrubby, red, white, and blue Scrubby. Scrub Off, I think it's called. I like that. I like that. It's showing up pretty good. That pink is quite muted. Oh, that's cotton. So it is. But then there's another pink somewhere that I'm not. Oh, it's up in the top. I just hadn't got my when I get the sides done with whatever I want to, then I'll be able to go out with a wider angle and be able to do more of what I want to do. Jennifer, are you still with me? Are you still running around? What's for lunch? Just kidding. It's almost 10 o'clock here. Still feeling pretty good outside. I had a few nights last week that I didn't even have to turn the air on. It was so lovely. Sometimes I turn it on just to hear some noise, I guess. But I have my fans on. I have a fan on everywhere. I hope these in the background aren't too bad. One of them's over there in my front door, and I forgot to turn it down. But then I've got this one on low, just kind of keeping the air moving. So, yeah, now we're in brunch time. When what I really need to be doing is going and getting all that fall stuff together. And even if I don't make it to the booth today, that festival is Saturday. If I don't get new stuff up there by Friday, today and Friday, I can just probably hang up my fall stuff. But I start all the stuff. I'm still sitting here looking at like 6 project bags I've got cut out that need sewing together. And I seem to have, yeah, I didn't have breakfast. This dog woke me up. I've given her a bath a couple of times, and she doesn't even have bugs or anything. I mean, she scratches, but I think it's heat and hot spot. So I've got this green tea aloe stuff that I've sprayed on her a couple of times, but she just doesn't like that. So I've given her a bath a couple of times, and so I've let her sleep with me. God. But she, just like a dog, chews on herself and she scratches, and that just drives me crazy. So I make her get in the floor. But overall, she's pretty good. I still hadn't named her. I almost thought about calling her Daisy May. I don't know. Guess I have started watching. Guess what? Somebody mentioned in one of the lives that all of the Call the Midwife seasons are on Netflix right now. So I have started watching Call the Midwife, and I'm loving it. I mean, I've cried more in the first season than I have any other show in forever. I don't like series because they end, and then you just get mad about it. But I'm only on season 2. But I saw either in season 1 or the beginning of season 2 called the midwife blanket on one of the babies. And I've tried to figure out, I have all this yarn, right? I've tried to figure out what color I'd like to make one in, but I don't think it would be any prettier in any other color than white. And I mean, I don't like working with white because I'm a messy kid. And or like an off-white or the linen like I like so well. It definitely needs a solid color, but I think it would be pretty in this ice cream yarn. Like the ice cream yarn that's just two colors, maybe like this grape is grape and white. I think that would be pretty. Maybe the Red Heart Ombre, that is kind of a gentle ombre. But definitely soft and pale baby colors, I think. Not even necessarily baby colors. I've got a purple that I would like to use too. And I had this white, I think it's Baby Softy, Yarn Bee Softy Baby, and it's just a little off-white, and I think it would be pretty. I think the first one I make, I'm going to have to make one. I saw Fiber Spider has a good pattern. Tutorial for that. So I'm going to try to watch his. Maybe make one of those. But you know, I've got all of those baby blankets and loveys and everything in the shop, and not a one of them have sold. And they've been there all year. The Sunburst blanket that I made, that Jaden Stitches Sunburst blanket, I've got 3 of those and 3 loveys to match, 1 dress suit to match the yellow. The blue one sold, but the blankets didn't. We went to, anybody that saw the Facebook listing post this past weekend, me and Mama went to the Depot Days in Hartselle, Alabama, which is north of Birmingham, north of Coleman, where you've seen me shoot videos before. And there were people there selling crochet for just way more than I could ever charge anybody. I mean, she had her hair scrunchies for like $6 a piece, or 2 for $10 maybe. And I just don't see even doing those for that much. But I mean, I guess everybody sells everything. She had these cute little square frogs. I mean, they were a rectangle, but then they had bumps for their eyes on the top. And they were so cute. She used what looked like to me the Dollar Tree Just Chenille, the Premier Just Chenille yarn that Dollar Tree has. She had those, and it was about like this big and this tall. And she had those for like $15. And I saw, and her turtles were like $20 a piece, and they were just like that big around. And I saw kids toting them around. I do too. I give a lot of my stuff away, but I'm making so much stuff that it's just piling up. So I need to start selling it. And then like, I'll take these one-offs like this up there and put it out, and they'll sell really quick. But look, I don't, even though there's a lot of work in that, but I'm only going to put maybe $7 max on that. I mean, look, you make the 2 buns and you sew them together. Then you make the weenie, and then you put the cheese, the mustard on top. And then you got to put eyes, and you got to stuff it. You got to sew it together where it looks like a hot dog. I mean, that, I don't think anybody realizes how much work is in it. But I met a lot of new, well, and I saw people walking around with several of her amigurumis. I mean, she had, watch out, dog. Don't knock my stuff over. She had, what was it? A lot of textured cup cozies, and the texture she put on it, the stitches, like some star stitches and stuff like that, made it stand out so much. Now, the star stitch I'm not doing because it's too much work. But then the one thing I saw, and I need to have some made, the one thing I saw that really set her stuff up a notch was the leather tags with her name on it. And I've been wanting some of those. Hey, Sandra. What are you doing? Why are you just stretching and moseying around here? And I have bought some of those, but they don't have a name on them. They just have a heart on them. They are, but I need to design a logo and get my stuff made. But that made it look, a little more top notch than it would if she just had it out there with nothing on it. She had a lot of headbands and ear warmers. A lot of good ideas, but she has like her own laser cutter. She literally cut out all of the hocus pocus wigs, the hair, and put them on things. But she cut those out. She didn't have to buy them. She didn't have to find them. But I mean, I've got enough habits. I don't need to buy more equipment. I don't need to buy more supplies. I need to just work with what I have. But again, with this schedule thing, I mean, what if I had money? I would literally have to call out, take a day off, get an occurrence for that, and not if I did a craft show or something like that. And because what if I plan a craft show 2 months in advance? Hey, Missy, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me, Sandra. Good to see you. What if I planned a show like that, paid my fee up front, and got me on the calendar, and then was denied the days off? Mama can't handle that by herself. She can't put a tent up by herself. She can't unload and unpack. And now she could take things one tote at a time, put them in the back of her, pull it to the back of her truck and put it on a table one piece at a time. But I mean, see, that would just really get me if I already can't plan my tournaments. And that has really gotten to me. 20 years of shooting competitive billiards, and I now can't take time off to shoot like I want to and get my game back up. Blah, blah, blah. Back on that subject, huh? But I would really like to do some stuff like that, because this booth, oh my gosh, is my battery almost dead already? But guess what I have had? I've had good service sitting right here. I haven't did the thing. Because the stationary booth that we're having, there's nothing in there saying other people, you can sign a non-compete, but she wants $10 more a month for that. Well, at this point, I'm barely selling over $10 a month to begin with. So I've just got to come up with something. And I keep saying I've got to do the Etsy thing, but I'm just getting one step closer. I'm getting things. I need to get poly bags so I can weigh the stuff, so I can list stuff on Etsy. I have figured out how to do the photography. Just put it in a white box of some sort and do some photography, except the big stuff. Because I see people also listing stuff on Etsy that is just so much more than I would ever charge anybody. And I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's worth it for sure. But I can't charge somebody $60 or $70 for just a plain shawl that maybe took me 3 hours to make, But I mean, but they sell. So, hey, maybe I go in kind of mid to high and not go way high yet and just see how that does. Because there again, you got to have your coverage. You got to get your name out there. All that good stuff. So anyway, oh my gosh, I've been on here an hour and a half, y'all. But I just had to show off my thing and hoping Niffer came in and could see what I've done. I need to fill that hole right there. And like I said, these colors look so bland right here. because this is like a bright mint. That's cotton. That's a lot of cotton. That, I know these colors are bland over here, but I meant to be covering those up. But all of this up here, I need some yellow. I think I need some yellow and some bright pink to pop it. This is a fuchsia kind of, fuchsia and purple. Yeah, fuchsia and purple. That's pink cotton. That's kind of watermelon-y color cotton. Green and pink and white and brown. But I'll get it. It's yarn. It's pretty no matter what colors are up there. And this is simply just the 4 bags, 3 bags of Hobby Lobby clearance yarn that I had on my couch. So Niffer couldn't even sit down when she came in. But I am getting hungry, so I'm going to have to stop and go find something to eat. Although I've got a burning right in the top of my gut that is really weird this morning. Sounds like I need something to eat, don't it? I'm just looking around. This is a big accomplishment for me. So, yeah. And I love, if you can't tell, I love some variegated yarn. Love it. But then when I go to make stuff with it, I'm like, well, what am I going to put with that? I like the stripy ombre stuff too. And then this is, every bit of this is Hobby Lobby clearance yarn from this year. Except my C. I love my C. I found that at Dollar Tree. My C pumpkin. So anyway. Well, I guess I'm going to get off here and see what else I need to do for the day. I need to finish these pumpkins and get them. I have an orange and a white one over there. Orange one I put some curly cues on. And I've got these 3. I just need to finish. This one is purple, holding 2 together. It's purple and a I think it's amethyst and like a darn good yarn that I held together for that one. And I got this one, this saffron. I need to put that together. And a pink one. I'm going to make that like a breast cancer awareness pink. And see, I thought even instead of doing, I've also started making Random Randy's Ramblings. Started making her rosy wrap to sell for Breast Cancer Awareness Month or giveaway to the ladies at work. Although what I'll probably do is like give them away for a donation, and then I'll donate the money to the Cancer Society or some organization, maybe Susan Komen. But definitely donate the money if anybody wants to donate for one. Because I could make one during lunch every day if I tried. Some days I just want to sit there in my air conditioning. And then my recliner in my bedroom, you know, I have to clear it out What's for lunch, Jennifer? I'm hungry. I have to clear just like here, I have to clear out my recliner every time I want to crochet. And then do y'all know what, and I can't remember, but I need to hit up Ella to find out. Ella has something that she uses, and I can't remember what it is, for her yarn ball scraps to keep them from just coming loose and tangling up with everything else. And I want to say, is it bobby pins? Because I have a bunch, and I need to get a bag, or like Terry Yarn Joy again has these huge cheese ball, cheese puff containers that she gets, and I've seen them at Sam's, that she uses for her scrap balls. But now I've tried to separate scrap balls into DK, where I have separated mandalas into colors and cut the colors loose. So I'm trying to do like smaller stuff, 3 DK and 3 weight scrap balls, and then number 4 weight worsted scrap balls. And I have these Ziploc bags, these huge Ziploc bags, project bags, I call them, that I used last year for my blankets. And I could put them in there, but still, okay, I have a bunch of those too. Okay, thank you. Cozy Cornelius Corner. Thank you so much. The baby size. Okay, I could probably get those at Dollar Tree too. I think I have a bunch of those. But this is another reason I need more organization, is because I have like clips and buttons and keychains and jump rings and tools to make stitch markers and keychains. And I have all that stuff. But now what little organization I had was good before I took my shelves down in there. So, well, and I may do that too, Sandra, especially the worsted weight. I do want to do a just some kind of scrappy blanket or just anything, you know. But I argue with myself about doing just, who was it that I heard them call floppies? I think it was Llama Mama Kayla. Yeah, and I have some. Like I say, I was going to make barrettes last year. Me and Mama started making little flowers to put on barrettes to sell, but then, I mean, I just, you know, we can't figure out what's selling. We just can't. And we've done a ton of bookmarks that we have. I've got what was that? That was a knitting needle falling on the floor. How'd you knock that off way over here? Got to blame the dog, right? But also, you know, I bought a bunch of things to make loveys out of. Here's another thing I saw up there. Larger loveys, not just the small baby size with the small little animals. And I thought I had a Beanie Baby in here, but not like the small ones, like for Beanie Baby size. I saw some larger animals and loveys at that show last weekend. And I thought that was cute. But, I mean, the baby ones aren't selling. So what makes me think the big ones are going to sell? I don't know. I just don't know. I got to figure out what's going to sell. But, yeah, last year before I took the shelves down to take to the other booth, I had a little more organization to everything in there. And I had, like, all my clips and buttons and bows and stuff together. I have these little 3, I think I got them at Dollar Tree, the little 3-drawer little craft things. It's got like 3 drawers in them. And then I'm seeing a lot of new crafty things at Dollar Tree, just like this. I don't know who might not have seen it a few minutes ago. I found sewing patterns at Dollar Tree, and these are simplicity set patterns. There's sewing for aprons. And I've got so much fabric, and then one for totes. I do have my own tote, which is more of a project bag pattern. But I could use this just for a basic. But I couldn't believe these by Simplicity at Dollar Tree. Some of the Dollar Trees are really expanding their craft area, whereas some of them, there's one that's, and I can't remember where it is, still doesn't even have yarn. But yeah. What'd you get at the parts store, Niffer? I hope y'all aren't stranded somewhere or have a car down. But I thought bobby pins would work too. Yeah, and that's why I buy them like at Dollar Tree when I see it. Like I say, these are like little 3-drawer. They look like my large 3-drawer cabinet roll around things I have, but they are they're only about this big, about that big. And they're good for like that smaller stuff. But I've got to get a, oh, okay, preventative. Again, I've got to come up with a dedicated space for these things because, you know, if you knock something like that over, you're just, all your beads are mixed together and all your stuff is spilled out the back and stuff like that. So is Nick off today? Are y'all running around? Or do you want to go get some lunch? I love this little guy. It reminds me of the Sally jelly we did, except I did my Sally with a pink head and teal. I mean, it was a coral head and teal tentacles, and it didn't really look like Sally to me, other than her eyes and her scars and stuff, and her mouth, of course. But this one is either going to be Frankenstein. And see, I called myself using the invisible decrease. So not a good day for lunch for us. Just checking. I want to go to the fair is what I want to do. Oh, okay. That's a good idea too. I thought about trying to use rubber bands in some kind of way. But then you take a chance on, just like the reason I can't use raw rubber bands in my hair, you take a chance on like your yarn snagging in, you know, getting twisted around the rubber band and stuff. But the hair clips, I couldn't remember, and I guess that is what she uses. Is there something in my shirt? Feels like something stinging. Sorry, something bit me in a bad spot. Oh, we're up to 10 people. Yay. Welcome, everybody. Check in. Say present. Here. Although I'm about to get off here because my battery's about to die. I'm getting hungry. And it's probably getting warm enough outside. The bugs are probably coming in now that I have windows open. But at least no snakes, right? I know snakes that I know of. Haven't seen one come in the back door. I can't see the front door from here. I need to go get my piano. I've bought another piano. But I've got to get an area straightened up for that too. Jeez. So much cleaning, so much, what is it? So much crochet, so little cleaning. I don't care. I have a spot to crochet in. Now I have another spot to crochet in. I'll have to get me a lamp and set up in there now so I can crochet in my living room again. I have been sitting in my rocking chair when I look out the front window, but I didn't do that this morning. I got up and dog got me up early, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. And she doesn't tell me when she's got to go outside, so I don't really know. She doesn't have that word. She's chewed up a couple of things that's going to get her in trouble if she don't stop. But I've realized I can tell her no. I can swat her on the butt and everything. That doesn't work. Let me get a piece of paper. And she runs. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm afraid she's been abused in a previous life. I really want something to eat, but I so hate to go eat by myself. That's so boring. And I have been wanting to go to the fair. Our state fair is here this week, but you know they don't have any. They have no exhibits for handmade stuff or animals or anything like the state fair should. And I was looking at, well, it's a stray. Hey, Cindy. It was a stray that came up. and she just hasn't left, and I haven't run her off. But she's laying right here. She's up under me all the time, and I bumped her with the car last week when I was trying to leave. Let me see if I got pictures of her. And I really thought I ran over her, but it just bumped her. Oh, I forgot about my other stuff I made. Let's see. I do have pictures of her somewhere. Oh. She was in my last video. So this was her. And that camera is not going to focus like it needs to. Focus. Anyway, I don't know. It may be the lighting. But the first time she came up in the yard, look, she was right there at my hand. And I know you can't see her very well because of the stupid light. And the camera just will not focus like I want it to. And there she was laying by her water bowl that I put out there for her. What made me not run her off is, and you can't see it, but there's a heart on her back. You can probably see it part of the way. But I haven't even named her yet. But she hadn't run off. I mean, she hadn't gone away, so I haven't made her. And I've given her a bath a couple of times. She's relatively clean. Well, I mean, she was dirty. But and see, I still don't see me listed in any of the chat groups. I guess I'll have to list myself. Yeah, that dog wasn't. She might be a year, maybe two. Yeah, I'm still not in a chat group. Nobody listed my live in the chat, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, so she just came up, and her brother just went away. But then I think I saw him over on the main road. He came up one day, and I kept her in the house so that he wouldn't stay. He came up one day since he went away, and I saw him over on the main road, and then I think I saw him on the main road up in a different area with a collar on. So I don't know. And they may just all be related somehow. This one just, and like I say, I gave her a bath. She had no fleas on her. And she just stands there. Now, she doesn't like getting into it, but once she's in the tub, she doesn't fight to get out, and she doesn't. But she's really weird when I pour her water in her bowl. She's kind of skittish about that. So I don't know if somebody's tried to drown her or something, maybe. I don't know. But she doesn't like getting into the tub. But then once she's in there, she's good. She stands still and lets you wash her and everything and get her out. But she didn't have no fleas. So that makes me think that she still belongs to somebody else because she's apparently on medicine or, flea preventative. But she scratches, and like she's doing right now, and she's not dirty. She doesn't have bugs. So all I can figure is it's hot spots or something. So I've tried to relieve those with some kind of itchy spray, but that doesn't work either. So she still just scratches. But I don't know what to name her. Dottie sounded good. Somebody suggested Dottie last time because she's got like little Dalmatian spots on her skin, but it's not in her fur. And then her ears are spotted back here, but she's got like those bandit eyes. Actually, she's got Jack Skellington or Sally eyes, but I hate to, got the big black eyes. And one of them goes back on her ear, and the other ear's spotted. And then what did I say earlier about calling her Daisy? Daisy May or something, Daisy. I don't know. Daisy, for some reason, came to mind earlier. But anyway, and yeah, I got adopted, I guess, because I'm not, my heart's still not, fully committed. Although, you know, I try to make sure she eats, and I mean, she's just right up under me every minute. But she doesn't seem to like males, because my nephew comes up and she just raises Cain at him. But now he's very energetic and he doesn't stand still a lot. He's always moving. And I don't know if that makes her nervous. But then I think she barked at my brother too. One day we were down at I went to pick up Mama, and she went down there and my brother was outside and she barked at him. So I don't know if she doesn't like men either, males. So I don't know, because my nephew said a couple of times he's come up and couldn't get in the door because of her. What are you hearing or smelling? And now one thing she reminds me of Goliath so much is that she will chase bugs, and she tries to chomp on, that's what she's looking at now, try to chomp on wasp. So I'll have to watch her. But then one day we were outside, and yeah. I mean, Goliath's been gone about a year and a half almost, but still, I miss him every single day. And she's so light that when she does jump up on the bed, I can't really tell she's there until she's all up scratching or something, and then I get onto her and kick her off the bed. Goliath, when he jumped on the bed, you knew it, because you better be clear of it. He would break a limb. He's so heavy. Oh, I've somehow got the sleepies again. But anyway, I really didn't mean to stay 2 hours, but I wanted to share my new getting there area with you. And like I said, I've got to do something with this because it's a window and it just glares. But I think I want something other than white there. So I got to come up. I got to figure something out with that. And the reason I keep looking down, my computer's down here, so I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm just, what is it? What is it? Come here. You want to get up here? Come here. Come on. I've gotten on to her so much about jumping on me now because she's messed up my clothes a couple of times getting ready. Come on. Well, there she is. She can't see a lot of her. Hey. Say hey. But she's always up here and she's always licking and stuff. And I just never have been able to stand a up in your face licky dog all the time. What is it? And then she wants to sniff every. Yeah. I'm a sap. I know it. But there she is. Say hey. Say hey, y'all. But yeah, there's been a couple of times I've been ready for work, and she would jump on me when I would go out, and she'd have mud on her feet or something, or just dirt, or just wet grass, and get me dirty, and I'd just be so mad at her. And then I worry. She's quit chasing the car, though. I guess she's realized that I am coming back. What? And then she just stands on her hind legs with her front legs on my leg. And I'm like, what? Crazy dog. Anyway. All righty. Well, guess I'm going to get out of here and see what I got to do for the day. I really don't want to do anything. I want to go back in there. Last night I was into season 2 of Call the Midwife, and my cable went out, or my internet went out. There was an outage in the area or whatever. So then by the time it came on, I was already ready to lay down and do nothing. But now that is one of my next patterns that I want to do. I've been just piddling. I have done the, I'm going to have a huge space for it, though. I've got the red, white, and blue done on the American flag blanket, and I've got 40. Let me see. I don't know if I even have a picture of that. Oh, yeah, here it is. Don't know if you can see it again because of the stupid camera that won't focus. But there's the red, white, and blue. So you can see my window when I block the camera. Anyway, there's the red, white, and blue on the American flag blanket. And that thing is almost it's over 6 feet long this way. So I don't know how, I haven't measured it. I've got 40 stars, and I asked my cousin, I said, would you consider the 13 original colonies instead? And she said, yeah, that would be fine. But I've done 40 stars. I might as well do 50 and then lay it out and try to do the, try to get them lined up somehow. I'm going to run, yarn. I'm going to get my measurements and how far they need to be apart and all that good stuff, the vertical and horizontal. And I'm going to form my own grid with yarn and run it through the threads like Aida cloth. If anybody's ever done cross stitch and then pulled the Aida cloth away to make it on a fabric or something, sort of the same idea, but I'm going to put one yarn running up through there. However, I need to separate it by the rows, and then I'll run one this way as well, and then I'll mount the stars and then pull that yarn out. But I just have to take a break from it from a little while because it took me like 33, I think it's 33 hours just on the red, white, and blue so far. And I can imagine now, it's not taking me that long. I'm doing about 6 to 8 stars, 8 stars per hour, I think. So that really hadn't taken that long, but I'm pretty sure that the weaving all the stars ends in and mounting it to the blanket is going to probably drive me crazy. I've had a couple of people that said that's the worst part, is getting the stars on there. And I'm going to use clear nylon, transparent nylon thread. That way I don't have stragglers on the back side where you can see the white or whatever through the blue on the back. So I have my plan, and then a couple of projects upcoming. I've bought the yarn for my Hotel of Bees shawls now for the 3rd time. I originally bought ox blood, deep gray, and a lighter gray. Well, I would use hot glue, but I'm afraid it'll come off, especially washing it, because my cousin plans on using the blanket. It's not just going to be for show or anything. However, would that not be an amazing piece to put in the fair if my fair had exhibits? The Coleman County Fair is coming up in October, but I would only have this coming week to get my projects in up there. And I just don't know that that'll be happening. I have so many things I could put in that fair in so many categories. But I didn't know about it early enough. The Blount County Fair was already like a week or 2 ago. And so I didn't get in on that one. That's the one up closest to the Verizon. I thought that was somebody wanting to go to lunch. Anyway, but then too, when hot glue gets, even though it's got it fused together, when it gets in a cold atmosphere or something like that, things just come loose from it. And I mean, that's my experience now. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or whatever, but yeah, Llama Mama Kayla does some amazing work. Have y'all seen that Candyland thing that the Candyland Village she's doing? That is something else. And now Big Daddy's in the hospital, so y'all say some prayers for him, and hoping everything's okay with him. And she's having problems with her feeding tube again. It's just, I mean, she just can't catch a break. Well, that's not anybody calling me for breakfast, for lunch either. Who was that? Oh my gosh, thank you. Those are just videos coming up. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love Llama Mama Kayla's channel. She's just so, she has, and this is very touching to me, anybody that has so much, I'm such a sensitive person. I mean, not sensitive in the fact that, oh, you're going to say something that's going to kill me or anything like that, but passionate and so caring for so many people. Kayla has so many reasons to, she has so much fighting against her that I don't know how she stays so upbeat and happy. And she's told us, she says, I just get up every morning and say, this is going to be a good day. And I know how that works. I wish I could do it. But, you know, some mornings I get up and I'm just like, blah. And I mean, I know how the psyching yourself up. All you got to, if you get up every morning and say, it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a golden day, you know, that's what you're putting out there for your day to be. You know, if you get up saying, oh, this day's going to suck, then that's the way you're looking at everything. I know how that works. But just try to tell me that. I know how that psychology thing works with yourself, self-psych or whatever. But she's just always so happy and so upbeat, and she just brightens my day anytime I see her. And there's several of y'all that do that. I mean, you know, when you've got so many things against you, I mean, and so many illnesses or just things in your life, maybe not necessarily handicaps or things like that. It just makes it hard to yes, exactly. Fighting spirit. And that's exactly what it is. Because I mean, Kayla, I know a lot of y'all have been watching her forever. And I said I was going to get off here and go do other things, but I'm still talking. Kayla, oh, I know, right? But that sounds fun. Cindy squared for lunch. Kayla, when I first started watching her, when she first started her channel, all she did was loom knit. But I saw her, people would design things and have their own make-alongs and everything, crochet alongs and stuff. Kayla would create the same thing on her loom machines, on her loom knitting. And then it's not till just, I don't know how long ago it was, has it even been 2 years, that she just learned how to crochet. And look at what all she is doing. But I kind of went crazy with it too. Now, February was 4 years that I learned to crochet. And from day one, I amazed myself with the things that you could make with just basic stitches. One of the first things that I did that was so amazing to me was my Wonder Woman shawl or wrap. And I never imagined being able to do that. But Kayla she said something on the, what is it? She said on a couple of her videos, she said, this is not a competition. I'm not trying to outdo people. I'm just doing, she said, it's just what I do. I sit here and that's what I do. I crochet all day. It's my job, you know. And I told her in one of her videos, I said, Kayla, there's nothing to apologize for. You have just learned to crochet, so you're just making up time. You're making up ground for all the years that you didn't crochet. And that's the way I feel sometimes. I feel like I've just learned, and now I just want to make everything. So like I was saying about Kayla has just gone hog wild with hers. I mean, all these things that y'all go back and watch her videos and what all she has started and has finished already in putting in her county fair that's coming up next week. I mean, and my amigurumis are nothing compared to some people. Now, if I can make something in one piece, this is supposed to be 3 pieces, but just in things that the jellyfish and octopus I've done before, I knew how to reduce it here and then attach and make these as I go, instead of like his pattern says to make the bottom piece, sew it on, then make your tentacles and sew them on. Well, I just can't stand to do that. It looks to me, I do a better job doing it in one piece. And people that have patterns that say sew it here and, I mean, crochet it in on this row and stuff like that. I need to go back and watch Terry Yarnjoy podcast video that shows you how to crochet in arms and legs. And it would probably be a lot smoother than what I do. Now, if the pattern says leave it, do front loops only or back loops only, and then you have your front loop that shows you where to put it on, I do better with that too. But yeah, Kayla, and there's so many podcasters and stuff that make so much stuff that that just amazes me, that they overcome and they get up. People that are in pain every day, so long every day or all day long, that they live in constant pain and health issues and stuff like that. It just amazes me. I mean, because I can sit up here and grumble about not getting certain days off and not being able to do this, but I am very thankful for having the job that keeps me from being able to be out. I'm thankful that I can get up and go every day, and that I have a car to take me, and the ability to drive myself and work and for the job. I am very thankful for all my blessings. And I just get grumbly. Because this week kind of hurt my feelings pretty bad, because I had a very special person I wanted to meet and hang out with this week. And she already had reservations and everything, and that just didn't happen. And then I couldn't really plan my pool tournament, whole thing around my pool tournament thing because of the same situation. And then my daughter's birthday, that's killing me. But I'm thankful my daughter, there's been things there too. I'm just thankful, my daughter is doing as well as she is. And even though she lives almost 300 miles away, I'm thankful she is there. And above all, she is my life and my heart. So, some people don't have and are in a lot worse shape than me. There's always somebody in worse shape. So anyway, now that I've almost cried like 4 times in this video, watching my upcoming projects is finish the red, white, and blue. Yeah. And when Renee and the ex left back in 14, when they left here, the ex left, period, Renee moved to create herself a better life. It about killed me. And if I hadn't had my dogs to get me out of bed every morning, I would not have. I mean, I would have literally probably laid there and died because it just killed me all over, just, I had no reason. I didn't feel I had a reason to keep going, but my dogs got me up every day and kept me going. So thank God I had them. They're all gone now. Every one of them. Except Gizmo. He's still kicking. But yeah, it was rough for a long time. And even though some people say it's just an excuse, it's just whatever. That's the reason my house has gotten in such bad shape. as far as like there's so much that needs repair around here. And then I mean I didn't clean and straighten and do much of anything for almost 4 years. Well over 3 years it took me to even want to do much anymore. But after I finally saw Renee doing as well as she was doing, or maybe even a couple of years, I don't know. But by then, this house was in pure chaos. And then I learned how to crochet in 18. I learned how to crochet in 18. And it's just downhill from there. Uphill for my crochet and my yarn stash. Downhill for the house. And it's a hope of ever being clean. It's not nasty. It's piled up. It's plenty piled up. And I'm lazy. So there's that. But I'm getting there. This is a big first step. So anyway. Upcoming projects one more time. And then I definitely have to go because my battery's just getting lower and lower. I have, like I said, bought yarn for the 3rd time to do my Hotel of Bees shawl. I started out wanting to do it like in an oxblood, deep gray, and then a lighter gray. And then I bought colors. I bought some other colors. I can't remember. But now I have gone towards the yellow, gray, cream color that's in the pattern itself. I still want to do something with the oxblood. I still want to do that. So I have bought DK Sleek, Yarn Hobby Lobby DK Sleek or whatever it's called. To do that with. Other upcoming midwife blankets. Now that I've seen it in the video, yeah, Sandra, and that too makes me feel bad because, you know, I have no reason other than being, I say it's lazy, but it's not totally lazy because the job I have really kills my body. It hurts my body. So when I come in, it's about all I can do to sit down. Now, on the other hand, this coming in and sitting down, I'm having some chest pains. I'm having some really weird chest pains, and I don't like that either because I know it's from not exercising. And it scares me. That scares me. So, reading a couple of things. I'm reading down. Here's the reason I'm looking down. I'm sorry. And yes, Suzanne, me and my mama run around a lot, and she's 85, so I try to do stuff with her too. And that's, I'm going to miss that one day too. Because she's my ride or die at the moment. She's the only one I hang out with pretty much. And we try to go every minute I can. If she had realized that I was off today yet, we would probably be somewhere else already. And I'm surprised I haven't received a message from her saying, "Are you working? Are you at work?" So yeah. Hey, Yarning for a Smile. Yes, I'm in Alabama. I'm in Pinson, Alabama. You're in Calhoun. Oh, we're in Calhoun County. I'm in Pinson, Alabama, which is a little northeast of Birmingham. Just right above Birmingham, but below Aniana. Oh, you're not that far at all. See, I could just jump on the interstate right now. I go up past Oxford and get on the I go across Cheehaw to go to my daughter's. So I work straight down 20 from you at Eastwood. Down past Leeds. Oh, wow. So you're near one of my, let's see, who's the yarn shop in Gadsden? The tea room and yarn shop. Well, one of my favorite little shops. Taming of the U. Yes, ma'am. What is your name? Yarning for a Smile. Okay. Hey, Kim. Nice to meet you. Well, our previous shop was in Coleman, and we actually, so I'm seeing people now that actually know where I'm at. We went to the depot days at Hartselle this past week, and then Arab and Scattered. Okay. Okay. Yes, I saw one in Trussville a long time ago. It still comes up if you search it, but it's been closed a while. And then there's one down in Vestavia, but not very crochet friendly. And then there was one at Cahaba Heights, but they've closed recently. I love my favorite yarn shops here in Alabama, and I don't know if we're going to have a yarn hop this year, and I'm so sad. But there again, would I get to be off a day or two for it? I don't know. Taming of the U, and then there's Hook a Frog in Madison, and what was the place? In the Making was the one in Cahaba Heights. I liked that place, and she was pretty friendly. The first time I went there, I thought they were, knit, not. They weren't very crochet friendly either. And then when I started asking, I was learning things. So I didn't know what to ask for. The first time I went to In the Making, and they were a little snobby about it. But then the second time I went, I knew things. And I was like, give me this. But then they closed during COVID. I know. She's never, well, she comes in every now and then. It's so funny, though, when she's on live and I'm messing with her, because also Z, Zelda NRJ3, love you, ZZ. I did a video recently of, she received a, oh yeah, me too. Well, I don't know about South Alabama. I've been wanting to go to the Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia, Donaldsonville, or Thomasville, I can't remember. But then we go to Hook a Frog in Madison, Decatur, in Decatur, and then there's another one. Oh, did you do the one here in Alabama? Fiber Arts is in Huntsville, isn't it? That one's in Huntsville, right? Oh, wow, I did too. I've been the only two that we've had. And I've asked Hook a Frog if we're going to have one this year, but I haven't gotten an answer yet. So Decatur, I won one of the prizes one year. I have bought the pattern 2 years in a row at Decatur, the one of the railroad tracks, and then the one of the bridge and the river. I bought both of those, but they're both knit patterns, so I was going to let my mama do them. And then let's see, they're Decatur, Madison, Huntsville. Huntsville had a problem of some sort. They were talking bad about some of the I'm not going to say talking bad. They had things to say about the other people in the crawl, because last year they gave away the kits. If you bought so much, you would get a piece of the mystery thing. And then one of the shops was too late for them to actually get their part done, because they didn't have enough manpower, to do it. And one of them was talking about the other one because they couldn't get their stuff done, and the other shop was having to do twice as much. But anyway, it was just yeah. And the one in Vestavia, they were where is Sparkle Studio? The one in Vestavia, they were just more about knitting. They didn't when you said something about crochet, you just kind of got pushed off into the sale room. The clearance room. Hey, okay. I'll buy all of it. I still bought something from everybody, but I'm not sure I would get to do that again this year. Just because the only 2 years I've done it, I still have all my stuff in bags. One of them was called Fiber Art something, though, I thought. And maybe I'm thinking of two different places. Can't remember. But I did both of the yarn hops, the Deep South Yarn Crawl, or yarn, Deep South Yarn Hop the first year, and then the Yarn Skip or whatever. They changed the name of it last year a little bit. But the Tea Room, Taming of the Ewe and the Hook a Frog are two of our favorites for sure. Hook a Frog, I've got the pattern for the Space Walk shawl from there. Okay, so I know fiber artwork. I haven't been to Sparkle Studio in Huntsville. Were they part of the crawl? Because I hit the year that they were in Tennessee. I hit all of them last year. I did not hit all of them the year they had them in Tennessee. I would love to have gone up there, but I didn't get that time off. But anyway, 2.5 hours now. Okay, Cindy, shut up. Oh. So yeah, hopefully I can start on. I've got the Suzanne, I had. Okay, Sin, thank you, love you, thank you for coming to see me. What is Crochetville? I think I may have seen it. I try to follow everybody, but I go through spells where I don't get on Facebook. I mean, I don't get on Instagram. I don't get on YouTube or anything. And I don't have no color left in my battery on my laptop. Suzanne, I did a full parade of the whole tractor parade, and it didn't come through. Oh, there was another place I went to. Maybe is Sparkle Art the one that had the nursery rhyme quilt on the wall? A little bitty place. Hang on, I'll make you a mod. Okay, I made you a mod. Hey, Lorley. There was a little place. There was a little bitty place like in the curve. I want to say that one was in Huntsville. I think that's the first one I hit. I'll have to hear about that one too, Sandra, because I've seen a lot of good things coming out of there. There was a little place in Huntsville that was like in a curve, and I almost missed it. And it's in a shopping center. And what was the name of that? It was. I have pictures. Okay, thank you. Oh, not pictures. What was the name in Trust? There was another one up there, and it had a quilt on the wall that everybody had worked on, and it was amazing. It had some of the most tiny pictures. Okay. 19. It wasn't 19. It was 21. Fall of 21. Probably have to go to Instagram. That's where I find the things the quickest. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. All From Jade is another place on Instagram I've been seeing that has a lot of stuff. Okay. This was last year. Okay, there's Taming of the U. Yarn. Here's the one indicator. Thread. Thread is the other one I went to. First stop, Thread Fabric. Florence. That was in Florence. And then Fiber Artwork was the other one I went to. The one in Vestavia was called Knit Happens, and they are more knit than crochet people. And then Hook a Frog, Yarn Boutique in Decatur. Have you been to the new building, I suppose? And then, oh, that's the one in Vestavia. And then Taming of the U. Is that all of them? And this was October last year. That was the North Alabama Yarn Skip. And then the year before that was Deep South Yarn Hop. So I don't know if we're going to have one this year or not. I have asked. Oh, okay. Well, Knit Happens is the one that kind of didn't help me a lot. Well, I hit Decatur Yarn, Hook a Frog up the other day and asked them if they knew anything about it, and I haven't heard anything. So, Jennifer, are you ready for lunch yet? Jennifer and her husband are working on cars today, so I guess she not going to have time for lunch. Well, and like I said, what am I reading? I'm sorry, you said your name is Kim, right? I'm looking. Oh my gosh, finally somebody in Alabama that knows people that I know. Okay, Kim, yes, I'm sorry. Well, hit me up in Cindy Hart's Crochet at Gmail, and maybe we can meet up sometime or go to the tea shop or something. Now, where's the tea room from you? How far? You're in Oxford, so I'm assuming it's going to be probably between us. No, I haven't. I haven't been to that one. I went to one place that was like in a little barn behind a house. So you are closer to Gadsden than, let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, I wish I was only 30 minutes from Taming of the U. That would be dangerous. I'm probably an hour if I fly. Usually, if I'm going to Taming of the U, I'm going up some back roads and just end up there, or I'll be seeing Gadsden. And I'm like, hey, guess where I'm going? I have kept y'all 2.5 hours. I'm so sorry. Although I know you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to be. But I love Taming of the U. Thank you for joining me, Suzanne. I guess you are subscribed and hit the all, or you wouldn't know that when I was live anyway. So thank you. I tried to have that whole tractor thing, but when I went back to find it, I didn't see it. I didn't actually have Wi-Fi or anything, and so the live really wasn't happening when I was doing it. So I hate it. Hate that I missed it because I love tractors. My people used to ride, have a farm all always. Have a good day, Suzanne. Oh, I know anybody. Hey, Kay, look, we have other Alabama people. Wait, are you still in Alabama? Or did you? I'm so confused. There were 2 people in Alabama. One is moving. Kay, is it you that is moving to Georgia? Okay. I think I'm confused, but then I'm really not. Kay is moving. Okay. But anyway, I do probably need to go though, because I've got like 10% left on my battery, and I'm really just wanting to set up and see how this looked in the background. Oh, thank you, Kay. Wanted to see how this was going. I think I'm going to need some different color, and when I can get my sides figured out, I can go wider with my camera and try to get oh no, you did not just hashtag War Eagle. Thank you. I've transformed a china cabinet into some yarny things, and then I had like 4 bags of clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby this year that needed to get off my couch. No, not War Eagles. Oh, I need some roll tiders. Well, see, that sounds like my ugh. Well, I still haven't been mentioning any of the yarny rooms, but anyway, that's okay too. Ugh. Tracy, I Love Loopy is here in Alabama too. She's Roll Tide. Yeah, I think. Either way, it's all love. It's all like yarny love here until we play. Then it's different. But anyway, I'm going to go and get this battery charged back up and try to do some more with, oh, nice meeting you too. Thank you for subscribing. And you do have a channel? Whoa. Hang on. Oh no, almost. I do have a, I thought I could go to channel. Maybe it's not, until we play. Yeah. I'll have to go in outside of this live. Oh, wow. I just took myself out. And I will definitely. Yeah, go ahead and drop your link. I'll go ahead. I hope it doesn't take me out when I log out of here. Is it Yarning for a Smile? And I may already be subscribed. Hang on. Okay, I see you. Subscribe. And all. Welcome to Yarniesville. Okay, here's the thing. Kim only has 233 subscribers. So y'all go. Subscribe to Yarning for a Smile. Okay. So I'm on there, and everybody else go in there and check her out. She's got a bunch of videos. So I'm going to have to check all those out too. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here and go try to find me something to eat and charge these batteries up. So the lighting is okay. I'm going to have to see. I think this is better with the cool also. I think this purples and stuff. That is blue. That's kind of a navy, denim navy. Yeah, we definitely have to go do some running around, especially. Oh, I love Taming of the U. Now, do you work? Are you off certain days? Do you have other? Oh, thank you, Kay. I've just I struggle with the fact that the lighting. Okay, okay. I struggle with the fact that the lighting changes my colors, and this being next to a window. See, if I didn't cover the, well, you really can't see it. But when there was something I did a few minutes ago, so I wanted to hang things I've made. Oh, thank you. I'm just using laptop mic. But I would be one of those that if I had a mic like right here on my shirt, you would hear me going and every time I swallowed. I'd probably be one of those. So I have a pretty carrying, outputting voice. But I wanted to hang, and I'll just have to find the right things. I want to hang my things I've made up on these doors, but this is an antique china cabinet, and the doors are fragile. So I went to hang one blanket up earlier. It was so heavy, I didn't want to hang anything that heavy on the doors. Plus, something I can move and shut the doors to keep the yarn from getting dirty in between videos. Because this is just visual yarn. I'll probably never use it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yay, Laura Lee joined you, Kim. And two, I'm sure you go to Granny D's, Kim. If you go there, there's a lot of people will show you some love there too. Yeah. I mean, she's not a grow channel, and I don't really do any of that, but I don't mind sharing the love, if anybody says, hey, and I don't mind people dropping some links of people that are actually yarny people that, or anybody that needs subscribers. But like I say, I'm not going to do the whole grow thing. I'm not going to do that, but I try to show some love. Anyway, back to this. I didn't want to put anything too heavy on these doors because I didn't want it to mess up the hinges, bow the hinges of the doors, break the windows, anything like that. So I've just got to come up with the right solution because I want to be able to back out and have a wider, and I got to do something about this laptop too, because my camera's up here, my laptop's down here. So I've got to come up with a better way to do the lives that I'm not just looking at down all the time. But of course, if I'm doing just a video, oh yeah, I squirrel away all the time. And I even started saying earlier that I go to Granny D's, and Zelda got a package in the mail of some mail parts that I'm sure everybody's seen. They probably kind of look like this, except they're squished up. Anyway, and there's men or people that have them hanging from their tailgates and stuff on their truck or their trailer hitches or whatever. And it's a set of men's things. So Zelda put that video up of the guy that made it. That's just so funny. He says, D's. So I try to get D every time. And it's really just funny because she plays along. I told her she needed to change her Squirrel Squad group name to D's Nuts. Oh my God. I'm killing myself with it, because D will say it just with a straight face. Uh-oh. See, I'm getting a warning now about low battery, about 15 minutes left. So I'll tell D, I'll say, I really wish you would change your name from Squirrel Squad or create a second group called D's Nuts. And she says, I know, Cindy, you like D's Nuts. D's. That's another thing on my project list, but I got to find some better than Dollar Tree chenille yarn, because Dollar Tree chenille yarn will not pull through, because I want to do some of those too. I've got a pattern I bought the pattern for those. I think those will sell. Because everybody's got those things hanging everywhere. And I'm like, what in the world? Days. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Anyway, it's a Southern thing. But anyway, going for real this time. 2 hours, 40 minutes in. Thank you all for sticking with me, hanging in here, helping me decide on some colors. I need to get some brighter colors. My nose is itching. I need some yellows and something else that's kind of going to pull it out because these are just so muted. That's like camo, and they're not really as muted as they show in here, though. So I'll figure it out. May change it out as I go. Who knows? I love variegated, so that's the thing. This is all cotton, bunch of cotton right in there. And then I have patterns, boxes and books down on the bottom that you can't see. But again, when I get my thing, when I get my whole thing set up like I want to and can zoom out a little further, then maybe I can show more and get more of an area created for me. So, all right, signing off for real this time again. And I hope to come back and do a video. I need to do a drawing for Sally Jellyfish pattern. I do have a free pattern of the Miko's monkey pattern that I tested for Anita at YOH Crochet, and that I will be giving away, but I'll do a video for that individually. And y'all hit me up, and maybe we can meet up and do an Alabama thing sometime soon. Thank y'all for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Love y'all. Have a good day. Bye. In for real. Oh, don't forget my Facebook group. Go to my Facebook group, too. It's in the group below. You can go there. Do not hashtag those words. Love y'all. Bye.